Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's tarot time with Cindy, tarot oracle time. I'm going to start pulling out some cards. I'm going to start with the shadows of the Middle Ages, and then we're going to get into the tarot. It is a general message, so it may or may not resonate. If it does resonate, I'm glad that we were able to connect. If it does not, hopefully the next time, my friends. Let's get started. What do we got here? What do we got here? It's an interesting energy. Okay, the poppy card is at the bottom. There could be, in your past here, you may have had some sort of situation, or you may have even been in, I don't know, a cycle here where there was a lot of illusions around you. You may have also been in some sort of period of rest, but it feels like with the poppy card, like that rest comes with maybe too much time on your own, or too much time stuck in this poppy field, because the poppies can talk about our memories, but they can also talk about like opium and finding yourself kind of, like even if you think about the Wizard of Oz, was it the poppy field that they felt? I can't remember which field it was. And then they fell asleep, and almost sort of like life stands still too with that energy, being stuck in a weird dream. That's odd how that's coming through. It is really like kind of like being stuck in a weird dream in some aspect of your life. Now, the card that you have here, like what you're being asked to release, is the balloon card. And what you're being asked to embrace is the air. So, you know how I'm really seeing that is it's almost as if, like, if you think about we're going to go in a hot air balloon. If you were going to go up in a hot air balloon, but it got exceptionally windy, you probably would not be able to do that. So it's almost like, I want to say, a change of plans. Yeah, it's like a change of plans because of something going on around you that obviously you can't control. But it's really weird because it's also sort of the element that you would rely on for your plans. Now, the balloon also is kind of like about elevated thinking, being able to have a higher perspective. So release your higher perspective. So, interesting. Maybe your perspective has somehow become elevated in the wrong direction because of the poppy. You could also look at this and say, like, it's the wrong type of gas or element that has elevated your thinking or elevated your view. There's fresh air coming in. Fresh air is also coming. So it's almost like bring the balloon down. Bring your balloon down. Bring your perspective down. Bring your elevated thinking down. Let the air clear. Let the air clear to have a different perspective. Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. All right. The hidden factor that you're unaware of is this pearl. So there could be some sort of grit, some sort of difficulty, some sort of irritant that's created something precious here, but you're unaware of it. So I don't know if this is something that's like an alchemical process that's maybe going through you. Because there could be, I want to say, there's something here that you're not aware of, or there's something that has been something that was injected into your thinking or your environment that needs to kind of get cleared out. The air needs to be cleared out. The energy that's approaching you is the monk. So that's really interesting because it's actually like, there's not a lot of cards in here that are sort of like a physical person. There's a Mr. and Mrs. Smith. There's a stranger's card. And they're people. I don't want to have it like a dot. And It's really distracting me. Anyways, but this is like a monk. It could literally be a person. It could be somebody who is it, like a religious person, a very spiritual person. I want to say the bare minimum here. It is you coming to a place of peace and tranquility, which is also very interesting. I mean, that's nice. It's like bring the balloon down and kind of ground yourself. Ground yourself. That's the energy approaching you. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a person to me. Let's tarot it. Sorry, Larry's in here with me. What he's doing. He's doing Larry things. It's weird. I'm hearing, like when I'm looking at this card, I'm hearing Pearl Jam. I'm not getting any particular song. I'm kind of wondering if maybe there's something relevant for you in that, something that you're unaware of. Pearl Jam. I didn't even think about it. It's weird because whenever I would hear that name, I would think of like jamming together like a band, but I'm literally thinking of like jam, that you put on your toast. It seems odd. That's really odd. Pearl Jam. But I kind of feel like there might be something, one of their songs might be relevant to you. What's the deal, Larry? You can't go in there. Do you want to go out? Here, you can't go in there. Come over here. There, you go over here. There we go. There, how's that? Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you. No. All right. Well, okay, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I swear. Get a cat. All right. Someone should create an archetype deck of animals and cats. Please tell me in the comments, what is the archetype of the cat? Open this door, open this door. No, I'm not going to go out. I just want you to open the door. It's like, he went out with some encouragement. Okay, the balloon. Release the balloon. But the sun. It's odd. Release the sun. What are you being asked to embrace? Air. The King of Pentacles. It is. It's like grounding your balloon. I mean, how else would you look at that? Because what do you put the air and the King of Pentacles together is really odd energy, isn't it? It almost is like a lot of wind has come in. Plans change. I feel like this has something to do with your plans changing. Your plans changing because some type of perspective changes. Hidden factor that you're unaware of is Pearl. Go to Pearl Jam and pick, I don't know, just randomly pick a song, or maybe there's a song there. It's odd that that's come in like that. I've never had like just a band come in. The High Priestess. Whoa, there is something here. Oh, the universe has some sort of knowledge to give you in this. There's a hidden knowledge. There's a hidden information here. I feel like though you have to get it in a different way from how you've been receiving information. I don't know. Maybe some of you, like, you take a little bit of something with a little bit of mushroom, a little bit, I don't know, whatever. Everybody's got their own thing, I guess, right? Because this it could almost be like there's some type of information you seem to have, as I'm reading these cards, like you seem to me to be someone who has different ways of maybe acquiring information or perspective or downloads or inspiration or truths. Because you are being asked to, like, right now, even going into the monk, it's very kind of meditative. It's grounded, right? Both of these energies are very, I mean, I wouldn't really necessarily say that the monk is like the King of Pentacles. But in terms of the groundedness, Yeah, they kind of are, especially comparing it to a balloon. And what is the hidden factor here? The universe would like to show you something, some type of wisdom, some type of knowledge that you can't acquire or you haven't been able to acquire in this energy here. It could be an altered state of some type for some of you. This could be an altered state. I mean, I want to say in some ways it is altering your state from where it was. So the monk. Oh gosh. The Ten of Cups. This is very good. The energy that's coming towards you is very happy, very pleasant. Very pleasant. You got to ground that balloon. You got to change your plans, honey. You got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know where that comes from. Maybe it's related to the King of Pentacles? Now my nose is going to be runny because I sneezed. No, I'm going to keep going with this deck. I'm going to add 3 cards to each of these. I might even actually get into the book for a second here. At these, yeah, let me just do that. Let's just see if we get everything out of this, all the little tidbits of information, everything that we can out of these. Like, release the balloon. It's number 67. The number is relevant to anyone in any way. The balloon card represents freedom, upliftment, and the potential for expansion. It signifies a sense of lightness, joy, and the possibility of reaching new heights. This card suggests that it might be a time for you to let go of burdens, rise above limitations. Well, that's very interesting because this is release. So I kind of want to say it is releasing a burden, but it could be the burden of some type of unclarity, fog in your life. It encourages you to dream big. Have faith in your aspirations and allow yourself to be carried by the winds of inspiration. Ah, okay. Yeah. The card reminds you that by embracing a sense of adventure and embracing the opportunities that come your way, you can experience a greater sense of fulfillment and joy in life. Okay, release the sun. That's almost too like letting the clouds part, because this is also, it's very cloudy. The sun is set. The sun is setting in this card. It's dark and mysterious. Sorry, my retainer feels particularly thick for some reason. The sun. So let the sun up. Allow the sun to rise. Yeah, fulfillment. Interesting. And it is. It's like the air, carried by the winds of inspiration. I don't know. It's not like the King of Pentacles is the thing that I think with that. But all right. I mean, maybe his inspiration, I don't know, maybe to make money, get a good job. Yeah. So let's look at the air. That is 106. That's what you're being asked to embrace. It's just going to kind of talk to us about the elements of air. Air is an unseen element encompassing and permeating everything. Fire and water sustain life, while earth provides its foundation. But air is the breath of existence, of all existence, the pulse and rhythm of the world. Yet even such a weightless element can become destructive, taking the form of hurricanes and tornadoes. It is no wonder they say that a hurricane is a wind gone mad. Lightness, transparency, and flight are the essence of the air element. In astrology, the air element represents the world of ideas and rational thinking. Yeah, I want to say this really does have something to do. I would say, like, it doesn't feel destructive like a tornado. It feels like a fresh breeze coming in to clear something. I don't know why I picked up the lock. The lock is at, oh, interesting. The lock is in reverse, so I stopped there. So it's like unlocking the sun. Unlocking the sun and coming out of this period of darkness. Darkness and mystery and illusion. That's for sure. The sun is rising. Release the sun. Allow it to rise. Embrace. This, I don't know, this could be, I feel like somehow the King of Pentacles and the monk are connected. Like they kind of represent a person. It could be like Taurus, a Taurus energy. Something to do with Venus. All right, the Pearl. Still hearing Pearl Jam on that. I don't know. Put in the comments if there's a song that you think is relevant, like a Pearl Jam song that goes with this. Pearl. This is what you're unaware of. The Pearl card represents valuable treasures, hidden beauty, and precious insights. It signifies something of great worth that may be concealed or waiting to be discovered. This card suggests the presence of inner wisdom, personal growth, and the potential for profound transformation. It encourages you to explore the depths within yourself and to recognize the unique qualities and gifts that you possess. It reminds you that true treasures are often found within, and by embracing your inner beauty, you can enhance your external experiences. The universe is really wanting to show you something here, guys. But it's to alter your state. Now, even saying that, because everybody is very different on that. I know some people are like, yeah, I use different things and it's cool with them. And then there's other people like, no, not at all. So I literally feel like I'm talking to both camps of people here. This is like your way of altering your state. Whether that is perhaps changing your routine, it could be something that tries to change in your routine and allowing it to change, like not putting up a barrier or trying to stop something from changing, because there definitely is some sort of hidden knowledge. There's a hidden knowledge here that you haven't tapped into, or there's a message that's trying to get to you and you haven't been able to receive it in the way that the message wants to be brought to you. And I don't know, for some of you, it could literally be a person. Some of you could be going on some sort of a spiritual quest and finding this happiness. It could start with one person and then it grows in a group. The Monk, 41. The Monk card represents solitude, introspection, and spiritual seeking. Right there, it also feels very much like the Hermit card. It signifies a time of withdrawal from the material world in order to find inner peace and wisdom. This card suggests the importance of introspection, meditation, and inner reflection as a means of finding clarity and spiritual growth. It encourages embracing silence, detachment, and a connection with one's higher self in order to gain a deeper understanding of life's purpose and meaning. The card speaks of a time when you need to make decisions yourself, carefully considering everything. It could be stepping away. I don't know. It's approaching you. Some of you could be stepping away from some type of a group dynamic so that you can gain this perspective. You can tap into what this hidden information is that the universe is trying to get to you. There's really something going on here. Like the universe is really trying to give you, this is not a subtle, it's not like a subtle message either. It's coming across pretty clear and pretty consistent that there's some type of wisdom or information that needs to come into you, or you need to gain here, and you can't receive it in the state that you're in, whatever that means, right? The Fool. Oh, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, see, that's very poppy-like energy. And the Seven of Swords, geez, this is, whatever that is, that is an uncomfortable kind of, we got the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. I want to say some of you may have, maybe intentionally or unintentionally even, this is to release that, created some type of confusion around yourself even. You guys may have even started a cycle in some way here that immediately just felt like it took you into some sort of confusion. Okay, instead of it just coming across as like having a lot of choices and not knowing which ones to pick, it feels very much like having a lot of choices, but none of these are even relevant or related to one another, and it doesn't make sense based on the course that I'm going on. Like, it's not like this is, if you're sitting at a buffet and it's time to go and get some fruit and all the choices are fruit, that would make sense. And it'd be like, okay, well, I don't feel like oranges today. Well, maybe I'll have a banana. So it's more like there's shrimp, there's banana, there's pie. It's just like, what is going on here? And with the Seven of Swords, it's like I'm trying to really think clearly about this. I'm trying to maybe not indicate what's going on for me, or not indicate. You're trying to hide. I want to say that. You've probably been trying to hide some type of confusion here. So it's to release that. And maybe you've been, to some people, you have not been particularly clear. That's a possibility as well. But it does feel like, because, I don't know, it has this weird feeling like trying to protect something. I didn't read you the Poppy card, because that's pretty relevant. It feels like that's the energy here that needs to clear. It's number 39. Poppy cards represent sleep, dreams, and relaxation. The Poppy card could represent a need for rest, rejuvenation, and allowing oneself to unwind. See, this is like your past energy. It may suggest the importance of taking breaks, finding inner calm, and giving yourself permission to indulge in self-care and peaceful moments. The Poppy card also speaks to you about deception, opium, manipulation, intoxication, or propaganda. The poppy is a very beautiful flower. Don't succumb to the temptation of its beauty, as it hides deceit and manipulation. Stay strong. Fight against your destructive tendencies. Yeah. There is a little bit, what's coming out, I'm seeing like, it's kind of funny. It's almost like my third eye's doing like puppet tarot. So like the Hermit card and the Devil card coming in. Now, that's come into readings before, and it's always really important to me the order that they come onto stage. So if the Devil card comes in first, followed by the Hermit, I feel like that's somebody meeting their inner shadow, their darker side, and resolving that, kind of withdrawing from the world and really focusing in on themselves to be able to alchemize and transform and understand their own shadow side. But when the Hermit comes out first and then the Devil card follows it, that to me, see, that order is really important. That to me feels like somebody who's been wrapped up in their own mind for too long. It actually starts to become unhealthy, overly focusing internally on yourself. And it's too long in anything can become unhealthy. So that does feel like that. When I want to say the Devil card kind of follows any other card, it almost could be interpreted, not in every situation, but almost every time. I feel like it's like you've been in that energy too long. It's becoming unhealthy. It's becoming a bad habit. So I'm seeing that with the Poppy card. This could be something. It could be a period of your life here where you needed to really get some rest and rejuvenation, unwind, find your inner calm, maybe even indulge yourself a little bit, maybe sleeping in a lot. I don't know. But it's almost like it could become intoxicating. And you could start to, like the propaganda. I feel like you could start to believe your own propaganda, because it's like if you sit in a space long enough, this opium field, I'm seeing it almost like a mist taking over you, because it's time for the sun to rise. Release the sun, allow it to rise. Yeah, okay. Embrace the King of Pentacles in the air. This could be somebody around you. This is very practical. I really would say that. You may have been trying to get some information, even possibly maybe in an altered state. However you've been trying to do it, even if it's like thinking a lot, this is almost as if like somebody that you talk to and they have the information right there. Yeah, I've dealt with that before. You know what you need? This, that, and the other. And you can go down to the 27th Street. They've got books and all of that. And then if you need this, they're like, it's just this is a guy who has the answers. And he has the answers through practical experience. So embrace that. It could be embrace practical experience too. It is definitely let the winds of change come through here, guys. It's clearing out the poppy field. The King of Pentacles. Wow, the Six of Wands. The Nine of Cups. Well, that's nice coming out of the Seven. And the Hanged Man. I feel like this is a person. Or maybe you're going on a trip or something. Maybe there's someone that you're going to meet. I don't know. And I want to say there's something also about this, like the winds of change, where it doesn't feel like there's necessarily anything that you need to do to dramatically change your course or make sure that you come into alignment with this. It just kind of has that feeling like you're on the path right now and this is what's happening. So be open to this change. Be open to this change. This person, I want to tell you, this person comes backed with a lot of success and support. Very practical. There's a lot of importance in that because there's also a lot of people that can talk they can talk out their ass all day, and they could even like try to spin. It's funny, I'm seeing her spinning her hair into, she's spinning her golden hair into yarn. But anyways, like people that can spin a lot, but not really, it's like talking shit. They could talk a lot of shit, but not really back it up with anything. This energy is backed up. It's I don't know why I said that. That's funny. I don't know. Maybe they need to take a probiotic, but it is backed up. But this is also like very, very successful. Like people, you get success through the wisdom that comes through this energy. It would help you fulfill your dreams. Maybe there's something that you've had difficulty understanding or finding. This to me is the changed perspective. That is really about changing your perspective on the world and things around you. God, this is a really big energy. Like, I don't know if I'm expressing it as much as it feels here. Like, it does feel quite a big change. So the hidden factor that you're unaware of, the Page of Swords with the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. These are really powerful. Actually, these are the spiritual counterpart energies, the High Priest and the High Priestess, right? Very powerful with the pearl. I want to say there's something that you have seen, something that you have been shown. It might have been in a dream and it might have been unclear, or there might have been something missing in it, like information that you didn't get. It could be something you were shown in meditation. I don't know. Because I do feel like that there's something here that you were shown, but the message wasn't clear. So the message is going to become clear, whatever, right? Like a dream, an illusion, an idea, something that has come into you in the past here. But it came into you in a way that was very, like, I want to say it is like a dream state, like 1 minute. It kind of reminds me, I think it's the best way of describing like how dreams can go. And that movie Inside Out, if you haven't seen it, regardless of your age, I haven't seen the second one yet, so I don't know, but the first one is brilliant. And she has a dream, and they're like, okay, you see, you're in her head and all the little characters. So what are we doing today? Oh, she had her first day of school that. Like, okay. So she stands up and she's having a dream. They're like, all these little characters are, okay, projecting into her mind, and they're just acting on stage. But then all of a sudden, this element actually accidentally comes on stage, and things fall apart. And oh my God, what the fuck is going on in this dream? It's, like 1 minute, everything is just flowing. It seems very realistic. And then all of a sudden, like, pigs turn into horses and things just get really weird like that. There's that energy here, like something weird. But whatever you were shown, this hidden factor, because The high priestess to me is the information from the divine, from spirit, from the ethereal, from the heavens. But the Hierophant is the embodiment of that in the 3D, which is also interesting because the King of Pentacles, they're the same. They're both Taurus. Could have something to do with the second house as well. Some type of acquisition. Someone who acquires, I don't know. What's approaching you? The Monk. The Eight of Pentacles. Judgment. And the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's coming in. It's coming in. Like, it's really coming in here. Mastery. I'm really picking up mastery here. Some of you could be like going to elevate yourselves in some way. Like, you all could be involved in some type of spiritual practice already. You could do something spiritually here. Some of you may even be like tarot readers yourselves, or some of you could be Reiki healers. Like, there's a lot of different ways that this could be coming in. Or you could be like something like a musician or a story writer, and this is some type of inspiration, but it's a different, the road that you're on is not going to give you the information that you need. The road is about to change. The winds are coming in. Yeah, so I'm really getting mastery with that. Now, for some of you, this could be somebody that maybe you've worked with at some time, or someone that you're going to work with. This could be bringing a new, with the Eight of Pentacles and Judgment too. It could be bringing in a new job opportunity for some of you as well. The Page of Pentacles, the Tower. Wow, it's almost like a small plan that this plan, the Page of Pentacles meets the Tower. Like, this plan, it's like a plan that maybe you've been trying to get off the ground for a while, and no. But then things move very, very quickly. Like, there's no hesitancy here. It's almost like, yeah, this feels like it's weird. This Page of Pentacles almost feels as if being stuck in a cycle. The way the page is looking at the tower, he's looking right at where the lightning is striking the tower. Kind of like has this feeling of being stuck in, yeah, a grassroots stage, being stuck there. Something that hasn't been able to get off the ground. It needed the winds of change, the Knight of Swords, and then the Three of Cups coming together, celebrating. This is a good energy. It's very it's very different. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go to the extended. In the extended, I'm going to see what is your deeper soul asking of you right now. That might be interesting. Just to see, because there is a big shift happening here. And how is your ego responding to that? But how would your deeper soul like you to respond? And there you go. That's what I have for you, everyone. Thank you so much. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.